First time and it's shiny, you know, there's no tagging at all. We're here in Rewa, in the centre point of Rewa. This is Mountford Park. You can see the trees, the birds, the bees.
Birds are happy.
Yeah.
We're
you
happy.
can see the toilet behind me.
Oh,
right there. Not one
it.
homeless person in sight. I was brought up in a Samoan kind of church, and then we went to a AOG church when we moved to Mangele, Papatoe. And yeah, now I'm Maunga, but hey, I wish I was more active, but all I know God lives. I know all my church brothers and sisters will be listening to this. I will be there soon.
Like the last time you were soon was 10 years ago?
Hey, cut it out, mate. Stop exaggerating.
Exaggerating, mate. We were brought up in churches. But you know, for people like me, who was brought up in churches, and by the time I was 20, I kind of lost my way out of church, you know. But I still know, the Lord is looking down on me.
Yeah.
Because I believe that the Lord can see through your heart. It doesn't matter whether you go to church or don't go to church at all.
Exactly.
Say amen.
Amen.
When Jesus Christ came on earth, he wasn't in the church.
Where was he?
He was everywhere. He was in the community. Yeah. He was walking around. He was healing people. He was saving people.
Help those in need. I've come a long way to being the Ula Valley Nori kid back in the days.
Oh, you still look Ula Valley, man. You still look Ula
I
Valley.
used to do. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the beautiful sound of South Auckland.
Yeah,
here we go. Woo! Yeah. Nice one, boys.
Only in Rewa.
Yes. Beautiful morning in Rewa. All we need now is the helicopter. It'll be fine. We love our island food. My favorite is kalo and bisupo.
Amen.
Kapapulu, corned beef, pulubovi. That's my favorite. What's your guys' favorite?
My Samoan mate, his name is Colonel Sanders. Yeah, KFC is usually most islanders' favorites.
Amen.
Even though it didn't come from the plantation, but they came from the chicken.
Yeah.
And there's a chicken everywhere. I grew up with lots of food. My mother, obviously, she cooked for heaps of people, but it was only 6 of us in the home. It was like cooking for 20 people. Wow. Yeah, so food is love in our home, you know, you gotta eat everything on the plate. We didn't have bowls on our table, we had pots on our table. You know how you have like bowls of this, bowls of that, we had pots.
What's that?
I don't know, it's just
the love.
Just the island way and the island love, you know. That's something, and it causes like later in life, it affects our health.
Totally.
So I think what was missing back then was the education, understanding, oh, you eat this, you eat that, that's what's going to happen to you. You're going to get all these illnesses like diabetes, heart problems, you know, stroke. There's a whole list of things that could happen to you. So I think that's what was missing back then. I'm fortunate now that I know that, and I'm around good people that help me know that too, and learning. And also, I have kids too that I'm responsible for, so they know that too, and are doing really well. You know, they're doing really well, like making good health choices.
Choices we're making in life, choices we're making food.
Yes.
Definitely right. My kids got a better understanding of the type of food they put in their bodies now. And also I help myself too, because you're right, back in those days we didn't even bother looking at the back of the
the nutritional requirements.
Masimo's Masimo, mate.
Yeah, Masima is Masima, mate.
Well, if you want to know my powerful why, I just became a first-time grandparent last week. So if you have any tips, I'm just asking for a friend on how to become the best granddaddy ever. Yeah, so that's my powerful why, my granddaughter. It's a different kind of love. First time, I was like, wow. This is what I love about our walk. You know, real conversation, real talk. At the same time, getting some cardio into our system. Bless these two brothers. Make the best of what we got. Surround yourself with great people. The great people that I'm surrounding myself with is my family. Because that's Amen.
Because that's the one that keeps me grounded, older, stronger, hopefully wiser.
Last words. Be kind to your parents. Look after your mum. That's what I gotta say.
Live in the moment, remember? I always encourage others, pick them up when they're down. You never know what a smile could do to a person, eh?